tape here is going to be a review of everything we just did. So first thing, Bailey, we send you back to kindergarten because you have to get on the correct posting diagonal. Good. And you're going to see every time you post, you want your toes to come in. Now what I want, so Archie is pretty much almost on the bit. Now he's above the bit. Okay, so, but going backwards here, what do you have, when you first start to trot, what do you need before you ask the horse to go on the bit? There you go. See, rhythm. Yeah. And the whip stays over your thigh, so if he feels a little slow, you just give him a little tap on the downward beat. Every time you post up, you're thinking right toe in. And you're going to see all this time that I'm talking, he's on the bit, he's above the bit. Okay? What about that diagonal? All right, good. Okay, so first thing we need is rhythm. The next thing we need is him to be positioned right so that his body is bent on the arc of the circle he's traveling. Right? Your inside active leg keeps him trotting, and he's lazy, so our rhythm isn't as good as it was. Well, is it? Yeah? Your inside elbow bends him. That's always fun. Right? Let's get back on the correct diagonal. And now your outside rein asks him to go on the bit. Good. Good. So this is the beginning, getting the horse what we call submissive, right? So when he's above the bit, can you feel when he's above the bit?
Yeah.
And what are you supposed to do when he's above the bit?
Bend him left,
Bend him inside a little bit and ask him to go on the bit. Good, very nice. So remember, the word connection means connecting the back end with the front end. Now you know all the answers, okay? So Archie has a tendency to go a little bit deep and come a little behind the bit.
Yeah.
But that's something we can deal with at a later date. So what I want you to do now, next time you feel him give, I want you to open up your fingers and allow him to stretch down. There you go, good. So there's allowing him to stretch, and then there's keeping him on contact, feeling the corners of his mouth while he's stretching, because he's stretched down, but now he's just had his nose poked out. So let's go ahead and shorten up your reins, put them back together again. Keeping the rhythm with the whip over your thigh. Little tap with the whip. Rhythm enhancement stick. You're going to bend them right. And then you're going to feel with the outside rein and say, hey, good. Good. Still, you could shorten up your inside rein a little bit. Good. Now what I want you to do is go to a sitting trot. Stay sitting. Put him on the bit. Of course, when you go to sit, he's going to think walk. Right? Okay, so you're going to stay sitting, bend him right, ask him to lower his head, stay looking between his ears, and come on, rhythm, rhythm. It's your job to keep the rhythm. You're the personal trainer here, remember? Yeah, you want to ride Brock again? Do you know what it's like trying to ride something 4 times the size of Archie? It's hard, let me tell you. Good. So you have what we call a following seat. He's bending right. And now you're going to sit deep, and he's going to walk. That's all right. Just sit tall and there. And then just walk on. Tap him with the whip because he's lazy. Tap him up. Send him forward. Good. And just give him a long rein.